What's up? You're probably like, Madison, something's different about you. I can't quite put my finger on it. Well, my bangs had grown out too much. I was tired of it, so I just pushed them out of my face today. It's like kind of an insecurity now. I'm like, should I show people my forehead? That feels a little too intimate. The other day, I was thinking about Blue's Clues, as you do, as a 24-year-old. And I was thinking that show had a huge impact on me. A huge impact. I can specifically remember certain episodes, and to this day, I still remember the planets from a song from Blue's Clues. I don't even remember the other way that you're supposed to learn it. That's probably quicker than singing an entire song in your head to remember where a planet is. My very easy method just speeds up nothing. That's boring. You know what's more interesting? Well, the sun's a hot star, and Mercury's hot too. Venus is the brightest planet, and Earth's home to me and you. Mars is the red one, and Jupiter is most warm. Now tell me what's more fun, that, or what was it? See, I don't even remember it. But there is this one episode of Blue's Clues that sticks out in my head. It was these kids making paper. Okay, I went on a search one night. It was like over an hour of me searching for this episode of Blue's Clues. But listen how loud this is. Oh, it didn't do it. It was like, this page is not what you're looking for. Okay. I just want to watch Blue's Clues. Like, that's it, honestly. I didn't remember what episode it was from, and I was just searching it, and I eventually found it on Reddit. It's so loud. Is this illegal? I found it though. All I need is that one little clip. You know what's weird? This episode's from like 97, 98. 98. So I was like less than a year old when this episode came out. And I don't know if I watched it right when it came out, but I thought these kids looked so old. I thought the kids in this episode were like grown people, like living their lives, adults. And look at these kids. And look at these kids. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Oh my goodness. From adults.
It's a letter from our friends.
Hi, Steve. We're recycling. Wow.
I legitimately thought those were full-grown adults with jobs compared to me. I guess they were compared to me, who could not speak.
I want my paper to be orange.
Okay, what do you guys think of that color? What do you think?
Good.
Yeah, you like it? Okay.
This was so vivid in my head.
Down. This way.
This looked
Good
so
job.
fun.
Look.
Recycle fun. Bye, Steve.
Wow. Did you see all that recycled stuff?
Wow is right, Steve.
This paper was...
I want to make it just because I remembered that one clip. They made theirs out of jeans. That's what we're gonna do, is make some paper. Making legitimate paper. So this lady makes paper out of jeans, and she goes on to write on them and write to her pen pal gals or whoever it is. It could be a guy, it could be like some romance brewing on that pants paper. But I think as a beginner, I probably shouldn't attempt that. Plus, I don't want to ruin my blender is the thing, is that I don't want to ruin my NutriBullet. So I think we're gonna make paper out of paper. out of newspaper. I have some newspaper. It's like a local newspaper that just comes in my mail randomly.
We have some basic woodworking tools. I show you how to make one in this video here.
Basic woodworking tools shows like an entire chainsaw this big or whatever they're called. So I did order a decal, is that what they're called? Decals off of Amazon. So it's basically like a screen with a wood frame around it. I guess you just put the paper down there, and I don't know exactly what this is for. 3D. It's 3D. I think I already got a splinter. Okay, so I already ripped up the shreds of newspaper because, say it together, no free promo. Even though it was just like a Publix catalog. So there's the newspaper with the water. Here we go. There's just a tornado outside, don't worry. Tornado. Cool. Okay, this is a lot of newspaper, so I guess the paper is gonna be a dark gray color. Cause he was using regular paper and I was like, so you're making paper out of unused paper? Okay, I thought this was supposed to be like reduce, reuse type of vibe, but I guess not.
Next, we'll put together the decal and submerge it in the bath. We'll pour the paper pulp right on top.
It's like every scientific or DIY man video has techno music in the background. Okay, so I'm just gonna fill this up with water because I feel like that'd be the easiest way to do this. I need to like get stuff ready. Like I don't have anything ready right now.
Take a sponge and soak up as much
Take
water
a
as you can.
sponge. Okay, I want y'all to get a good angle of this. I'm just kind of scared. Okay, so we're gonna stick this here. Am I supposed to like submerge it first? Okay, I don't know if that, oh, that probably messed it up. Good, I'm glad. Pour the paper. Oh, this is gonna be a thick piece of paper. I'm gonna kind of spread it out. Ooh, it kind of feels good, kind of feels like slime. All of my Blue's Clues dreams are coming true, okay? We're gonna lift it out. What do I do now?
Use an iron to flatten and compress the fibers.
When you don't have an iron.
Use an iron to flatten and compress the fibers. This will strengthen the paper.
Okay, so we're gonna get the sponge. Kind of just sponge it down, I guess is what you're saying. 3 drops. Oh wait, this is kind of fun. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Yes. That's where all the water went, to that paper towel. All right, let's see how she looks. Oh, there's so many gaps in it. Oh my God.
Flip the whole unit over and remove the decal.
Oh no, that's the scary part. That's like when you're baking and you have to flip over the cake onto something else and then it rips in half. So we're gonna flip it. Okay, it's flipped. Oh, I think it's gonna come off. I think it's gonna come off. Positivity. Positivity. Oh, look at it. Look at that. Have you ever seen anything so beautiful? That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna flip it onto this.
Flip the paper onto the bath towel. and
Why are we
flip it
flipping it so many times? Like we're on a cheer team or something.
Something extra I like to do with my paper is cinch the edges with a heat gun. I like the burnt edge look.
Yeah, let's do that in our apartment. Let's do that. Let's use a heat gun right now. These are the hands of someone who just made paper. Show some respect. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit and then we'll use a hair dryer and then just really get it just crackling dry. My socks are wet for no reason. Don't know how that happened. There was paper. All that paper. I didn't even think about that. Wind blows paper. Who knew? It's still doing it. I don't know why I thought if I moved it 6 inches it wouldn't blow. I'm levitating. Oh! I feel like the dad in The Incredibles. I wish I had a blowtorch right about now. Could I put it in the microwave? This is the closest I've gotten on here to a video of me watching paint dry. But it looks so cool though, like. So I'll update you when I've made any type of progress in the drying department. Look at my floor. It was up here. And I was like, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We did have a tornado watch today. Didn't know it was for in here. It's the next day. Look at this. It's paper. All I had to do was just let it dry for a day. You can still see some of the little letters in there, like Neve from Catfish. This is actually really cool. Steve would be so proud of 24-year-old me. He'd be so proud of me. And that makes me kind of emotional. What would he say on Blue's Clues? He'd be like, good job. And I'd be like, are you being condescending? And he'd be like, no, I think it's so great. And I'd be like, Steve, you really mean that? And he'd be like, yes. But he would never say my name because he wasn't actually talking straight to me. He was just talking to the TV, but I'd act like he was talking to me. But I'd still feel like it was just for me. It's not exactly flat, and that's what the iron was for, but I think it gives it character. Look. What pen pal am I gonna write to is the question. That's the question we all have on our minds, is like, what are we gonna use this paper for? And I think I know. I think I know the best use for this paper. No. Or no. Cut. You know what I think the best utensil for this will be? A washable Crayola marker.
Since writing the above, dearest Lizzie, something has occurred of a most unexpected and serious nature, but I'm afraid of alarming you. Be assured that we are all well. What I have to say relates to poor Lydia. An express came at 12 last night, just as we were all gone to bed, from Colonel Forrester, to inform us that she has gone off to Scotland with one of his officers. To own the truth, with Wickham. Imagine our surprise. To Kitty, however, it does not seem so wholly unexpected. I am very, very sorry. So imprudent to match on both sides. But I am willing to hope the best, and that his character has been misunderstood. Thoughtless and indiscreet, I can easily believe him. But this step, and let us rejoice over it, marks nothing bad at heart. His choice is disinterested at least, for he must know my father can give her nothing. Our poor mother is sadly grieved. My father bears it better. How thankful am I that we never let them know what has been said against him.